Hello and welcome back to Monster Hunter Freedom Unite, where today I'm feeling much better. Not quite perfect yet, like 95%. So there may still be some throat clearing and or sniffling that could happen. But I'm feeling much better. And beyond there, we have got some training school stuff to do still. We're going to start off with a Rajang, because he beat us last time. Oops, nope, not group training. Solo training. Hey there, Outlander. And yeah, it's traditional winter colds. They're a thing every year. Okay, so the barbecue spit was mined in a cave. Hot drinks came from an herb spot on top of the mountain. And beyond there, I don't really remember what's where. I think there were potions on the eastern snowy area up top. I don't remember where mega potions were. Yeah, Outlander, when it comes to winter weather, it has been California cold here. Which is to say that it's been getting down into the 40s at night. Which for San Diego is bitter cold. But ask anyone from anywhere else and they'll tell you, oh, that's totally fine. Barely sweater weather. Though I did wake up this morning to a severe weather warning on my weather app. Specifically, the lock screen of my phone said severe weather, mostly sunny. Right, this is paintballs. It wasn't the herb spot, it was this rock spot that had hot drinks. There it is. And I think the plant spot in the cave is where pickaxes were. But yeah, severe weather, mostly sunny is what my weather app said. 66-degree high. Though the severe weather was not about the sun or anything. It's actually high winds is why we have severe weather warning. And when there's high winds and it's this dry, it's been bone dry here for a while. We've gotten like 2 days of drizzle since June. That's really fire weather. Okay, I was about to say, wait, really only 2 mega potions? But no, it's just we found nothing. Not there's nothing left. Oh, now there's nothing left. Okay, only 3 mega potions. But yeah, LA is on fire right now, apparently, so. And that Bofango's just got flashes in it. I don't need those. Oh, that's thawing agent. So this is pickaxes? No, that's psycho serums. I am misremembering where the pickaxes were. That's a bit of a problem. I need a pickaxe. At least if I want to make a steak. But then again, I've got 3 power juices. Do I really need it? I probably had those 3 power juices last time, too. I'll go ahead and fight this boy. And if I run out of healing, I will step away to reevaluate. If he didn't do the forward leap, I wouldn't have gotten hit there. I've never seen a Rajang fall off a mountain before. Wow, that was a generous hitbox. I absolutely should have taken that hit. More beams, please. Also, Outlander, those temperatures you've listed, I'm pretty sure don't even come printed on San Diego thermometers. I really need to get in the habit of circling around to the left, not the right. Circling around to the right gets me hit by the first jump of his zigzag jumpies. Technical term, zigzag jumpies. There goes one horn. Oh, was just in fist range there. It'd be cool if I remembered where the Sply Max Potion came from. As usual, I did not intend to do that spin. Good flinch. Yeah, I ordinarily don't flash Rajangs. But I just wanted to see if it would maybe encourage him to do more beams. And it seems the answer is very much no. Interesting that the roar has a push, but not damage. Dang, we got him limping already. I feel like I'm definitely getting redemption from last time. What was in here? Ah, that's where the pickaxes are. A little late for those. I do not need to go mine up a barbecue spit anymore. Not since I realized I had power juice the whole time. Hey there, Dominic. Glad to be presenting you with something you enjoy. That freaking Velociprey kept me from getting close enough to actually hit the Rajang with the hammer. Or not Velociprey, Giaprey. Different kind of prey. And looks like I killed one Giaprey and Rajang killed the other 3. Ow. I need to not be so greedy. Not when one cart means quest fail. In fact, I was about to leave the area, but then I saw him doing an animation that I could absolutely heal during. More beams, please. I love the beams. The electro ball works too. And there we go. Beams and Electro Ball are good because they are very easily exploitable windows after them. They have easily exploitable windows after them. And apparently this Rajang is made of steel eggs. Shame I can't keep and sell them. Like, someone specifically had to say, make this Rajang have steel eggs for carves. Knowing that we couldn't keep them. Why, of all things, steel eggs? That was a deliberate choice that someone made, making this guy be full of steel eggs. And Dominic, I believe it is possible to play co-op online via an emulator, but I'm not going to bother figuring that out. This is purely for solo play. Yeah, that was a relatively smooth hunt. I barely used any of my healing. And now it's time to move on to the G-level training. Because we have done all of the special training and all of the battle training. So the one that I most remember of all of these is the Lavazioth training. Because that one is cheesable with the bowgun. But we're still going to do these in order. And I guess that means I'm going to S&S this Hypnoc. Actually, hang on. I need to read the text. Okay, he's just telling me it's got sleep, breath, and a kick. Got it. Ooh, we get Blue Sharp. I like Blue Sharp. But then again, Blue Sharp isn't really that impressive. This is G rank. We're in full high rank gear. Okay. Got Crit Eye 2 and Element Attack up. Not the worst. And hey, we've got a Sply Pitfall Trap. Yeah, this'll work. And hello, Razteca. Oh. I see we're still in environments. Specifically, an environment that I am not so familiar with. Hopefully, I find the map. Not a map, but useful nonetheless. Paintballs against flying monsters are good. Which means the map is probably in the area we could have reached by going the other way from base camp. Because traditionally they have placed maps in... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, traditionally they have placed maps in, like, the first closest gathering spot to the base camp. Also, apparently the Great Forest map, despite being from Frontier, I learned today has some pretty significant changes relative to the Frontier version of this map. Like, in the Frontier version, Area 2 does not connect to Area 6. That connection instead goes to Area 8. Oh, Hypnoc is here. And, like, there's a connection from Area 4 to Area 7. And a bunch of other stuff like that. Like, there's a lot more connections between zones, and some zones are connected differently. Which is fascinating, considering they ported the map over from Frontier, but they made such significant changes to it when they did. And another interesting part about what they've ported over from Frontier, this here bird. Its color scheme was designed with the idea of making it live in a desert. And in Frontier, it does show up in deserts. But in Freedom Unite, it's pretty much only here in the Great Forest. Next time it's out of rage, I'll use my Sply Pitfall Trap. Also, wow, those legs have done some chip damage. And Outlander, DOS having seasons changing how areas linked up would have no effect on the Great Forest because this map was not in DOS. It was specifically added in Freedom Unite. It wasn't even in Freedom 2. You keep spinning, bird. Okay, looks like rage is over. Honestly, with how pit traps have been faring for me in these arena quests so far, I half expected this bird to just be entirely unaffected by it. Dove to avoid a sleep gas spit that wasn't even gonna hit me. And in the recovery from the dive animation, I got pecked. Well played, bird. Incidentally, another difference between the Frontier and Freedom Unite versions of this map. These trees here, like this one and the one that's over there in the distance, that you cannot walk through, are actually delineated from the rest of the zone on the map. So, like, they show as voids in the, like, Area 5 section of the map. And yeah, Outlander, the textures do look pretty good on this monster, especially considering that, you know, while I am rendering the game at 8 times its original resolution, I'm doing nothing to improve texture quality. This is all just native textures. So if we were seeing this bird, like, on an actual PSP screen, we wouldn't see nearly the level of detail that we're seeing in this in its textures, and yet they still put that level of detail there. Ow. Those kicks hurt. I think what I'm going to do, since we're right here, is I'm going to use the bed to heal. Sure, I've got potions, but the bed's right here and it's a lot safer. And it's a full heal for one button press. Considering the resolution of the system this game was designed for, they absolutely... It's clear they absolutely knew where to spend their art budget. They put it on the textures that mattered. Ooh, that was close. I don't feel like that kick should have hit me. That one absolutely should have hit me. Thanks for missing, Vespoid. And that's going to be a limpy bird. Yep. Damn it, Vespoid! Mid-jump! And then I got stepped on. That bird left the area because it had the Vespoid running defense. I think it goes up to area 4 to sleep. No, area 7, okay. I think the Frontier version of the map also, like, had a one-way zone transition from 1 to 6. All kinds of interesting differences. Like, they didn't only change the link-ups, they added some. Or, well, no, they took some away going to Freedom Unite. Like, they covered up some. Like, there should be, in this direction, a link-up between Area 7 and Area 4. Like, my guess is there would have been, like, vines here, and then the visible ledge up there would have had a cave that would lead to Area 4. I don't know for sure. I haven't seen any more than just, like, on the right side of the screen there, that map. That's all I've seen for the Great Forest map in Frontier. I haven't seen how it actually looks in-game, the actual zones themselves. But it's fascinating how different they made this map going to Freedom Unite. It's also kind of disappointing, but the Great Forest is, like, one of the larger Frontier maps in terms of zone count. All the Frontier maps I have seen screenshots from, they look really nice, but they're only like 4 zones. They also have really good music. But yeah, just the number of zones makes it so that, like, gameplay-wise, it seems like it would get a little stale. And now to bonk an Emerald Congalala. I'm guessing this would be stink immune. Yep. Oh no, it has taunt when you can't even bring your cat on the quest. Yeah, I'm not going to be using that. Let's see what I got here. Attack up large, runner, and hunger increase high. Not a fan of the... Wow, that is a lot of hunger increase. But yeah, I'm liking the blue sharp. We've got deodorants and rations. They give us a bunch of rations, but no power or mega juice. I am kind of surprised by that. But, whatever. We're gonna bonk the monkey. Another map that I'm not terribly familiar with. I much prefer the Gen 2 jungle. Mainly because the Gen 2 jungle is one of the best maps in the franchise. Okay, where even are the gathering spots around here? There's one. Bomb material, not the most useful. There's another gathering spot. Alright, let's paint this guy. But then I'm gonna go continue to look for supplies. I know these guys have potions in them. But I don't think I need regular potions. 5 mega potions might cover me. Sunset herbs are not helpful. I think you can make deodorants using them, but I don't need those. Got a portable spit. That could end up being helpful, considering we've got hunger increase. Might as well get a couple meats to turn into steaks. Yeah, Outlander, hunger increase high doubles the rate at which your maximum stamina decreases. So while it is kind of nasty, it's not that bad. It means that over the course of this hunt, we can expect to see 4 or 5 stamina drops instead of the typical 2 or 3. Whoops. Okay, where are the gathering spots hiding? There's a honey spot, okay. What do we got here? Ah, potions. And as you can see, we've already had a stamina drop before the 5-minute mark. I mean, that's pretty standard, but specifically we've had it before, probably right about the 3-minute mark, I would expect, actually, judging by when I noticed it and what time it currently was. What else we got around here? Surely there are more gathering spots than what I am seeing. Nope, that's not a gathering spot. Just looking for plants that stick out. I think I'm probably going to have to go mapless on this quest. If memory serves, Emerald Congalala actually hits surprisingly hard. I might want to try and find a Sply Max potion somewhere. But I'm not familiar enough with the map to even know where to look. One prey down. That's two. So for this monkey, I actually want to circle around to the right because that's where the face ends up after the claw sweeps. And he doesn't do the zigzag hoppies. And away he goes. Definitely feeling the effects of hunger increase high. Yeah, he does hit surprisingly hard. So we need to have our health absolutely full if we're to take a claw hit while while he's enraged. That is good information. Guess those claws are freaking razors. Oh, that's a lot of poop. Totally would have gotten rid of that conga if not for the trimmer. I would like to get rid of the conga just to have one less thing to worry about. Okay, we are out of rage. And he killed the conga for me, okay. Health full again. The other day, I was looking on Mods Nexus or whatever it's called. Just seeing, you know, what Monster Hunter games they have mods for out of curiosity. And I actually, to my surprise, saw mods for this game right here. Specifically one that would remove all of the foliage from this map. So like all these trees that are getting in the way of my camera, the mod removes those. Which, on the one hand, yeah, that would make this a lot more playable, but on the other hand, that's kind of the point of the foliage, is to make it harder to see things. Whether that's a good point is very debatable, but that is the express goal. They didn't put it here accidentally. I'm glad I didn't get punished for my greed there. Could have done any other attack and it would have hit me, but he chose the one that I didn't have to worry about. Repaint him in the next area, because that is my general strategy. When a monster leaves an area by leaping or flying, paint him every other area transition. That way, chances are good you will not lose track. So, him getting up with a fart was not something I've seen before. Guess that's a rage thing. All the more reason that I should be circling to the right instead of the left. I am going to need to use a potion just to make it so that I can safely take a claw swipe. And would you look at that? My max stamina has decreased again. Next time I get a chance. That is not a chance. Eh, not the worst result. The triple poop. The quadruple. The quintuple. The sextuple. 4 poop throws and a fart. This Kogalala wants me incredibly stinky. And just think, people in Monster Hunter Wilds are going to get to experience that stink. Nice. Really angling for this KO. Got a claw break, but that's actually kind of unfortunate because it means we don't get a knockdown with it. Something that I can sharpen during. We got a triple poop throw. There we go. So there's probably 0 chance that I get another KO during this hunt. But going for the face is still a valid option, considering it is soft. Plus, I can hit the arms as a byproduct and get enough flinches on those, and he does fall down. Going over to Area 1. Or Area whatever the heck that is. I can't see numbers here. Dude's got a lot of farting to do, clearly. Another area transition. Is he going into the cave? He is. Does he stay there? Nope, he's going right over it. So it is implied that our hunter swam from the cave to here, considering there was no visible exit to that cave. Wow, 1 hit away, huh? So it's not only Gen 3 hunters who swim during quests. I mean, we've also seen Gen 5 hunters swim during quests, technically, to transition from area to area. But yeah, if this was Monster Hunter World or Wilds, we'd have one of those underwater swimming area transitions. Because that is a solid back of the cave. But then, where the heck does the cave pop out, and where's the river gone? Like, there is a river going through this cave. And we absolutely have to swim into that dark patch. But then we pop out, and there's a cave. I mean, that makes sense. We have to come out of the cave somehow, but water, where? Where water go? That best point is trying. So it seems all of the G level training just gives black belt coin Gs, which on the one hand, kind of lame, but on the other hand, kind of nice because it means it'll be easier to get all of the stuff from the coins. Don't gotta bother with like, oh, I don't have enough specifically Plum Daimyo Hermitar coins. Okay, so we've got an SNS with a bunch of bombs. A great sword that just doesn't have items. A hunting horn that I'm not going to use, but comes with cool drinks. A lance, or gun lance, or not lance. Regular lance that I am not going to use that gets Sonics. And a light bow gun. That has the instructor telling you to stay as far away as possible, even though that is not how you do damage. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this SNS. What's it got going on for it? a lot of green sharp, but only green sharp. That is not ideal for a G rank hunt. Poison duration ×2. Oh no. Paralysis negated is nice. Won't have to worry about Genprays or Vespoids doing me. Okay, we are in the map that would later become the Dunes. I do love this music here in the base camp. When you first load into this map, they kept it for Gen 4. I actually like the Gen 4 version better. It is more noticeable. I don't like how long that Apsaros took to bring down. That looks like it should be gatherable, but is not. I believe I can gather from... Nope, not from this. Well, there's an obvious gathering spot right here. Mini whetstones probably aren't going to be a whole lot of use, considering we only have green sharp, and we have a lot of it. Okay, paintballs, those are good. 3 of them ought to do me. There's our crab. I don't believe I truly want to play with it right now, but we can go ahead and give it some presents. These Genpray, there we go. Exploded the bombs and got the paint on it. Yeah, now let's go ahead and leave the area to continue gathering supplies. I have no idea what Hermitars or Remobras are going to have inside of them. Herbs. Not altogether the most useful, but hey, one of them right now isn't the worst. There's another gathering spot over there. Pickaxes. Remember, you're going to have to come a little bit lower if you want to actually hit me with your tail. Yeah, like that. Alright, what do you have inside you? Armor skin. Well, that's a nice buff for the rest of the quest. Now, let's see what this crab's got, and then we'll gather at the frog spot. Hey there, guard. I am doing fine. Recovery-wise, I'd say I'm at, like, 95%. Small barrel bombs. Not incredible. Not awful. Probably not going to use them. And the frog spot does, in fact, have frogs. If I was hunting a Plesioth and not a Hermitar, I might care about that. There aren't any gathering spots on top of this ledge, are there? No. But there is the path to the feline zone, which has got a bug spot. And also this barrel spot. What do you got? Should have seen that coming. Psycho Serum's not going to be much help when I've already got the thing painted. And I guess it's time to head out into the actual desert. Let's see what's in here. Got a few gathering spots. What's in the cactus? Ooh, Sonics. Those are a good find. At least, in theory. If they come into play, they are a good find. There's no guarantee the crab will let me actually exploit them. And what's in the poop? Mega Potions. Okay. Not where I would prefer to get my Mega Potions, but I'll take them. I guess they are Mega Potions. I think I've made that exact joke before. On a different map. What? I need rations. That's what I need. And I suppose now is time to go play with the crab. We've got Sonics. We've got more bombs. We've got stuff. How did that break the claw? Like, I would understand the back, but apparently our bombs have been hitting the claw? Damn it, Cephalos. And this SNS is far too weak for me to consider trying to kill the Cephalos. So we're just gonna have to deal with them, I guess. Considering how much time it took to get rid of an Apsaros and a Remobra, I am under no illusions that we would be able to kill the Cephalos with anything resembling speed. Making sure I didn't have any other bombs hiding anywhere. Nice para. I don't think the claw is actually where I should be focusing my strikes, but can't exactly reach the face. Nice knockdown. Now I can reach the face. Those little sideswipe claws are basically the only things that hit me. Which I suppose just means I'm doing well with my positioning for the most part. Still sheathing out of habit when I really don't have to be. They're clearly trying, but the Cephalos have actually managed to not be the worst nuisances in the world this quest. Also, my brain just goes, oh, I need to heal, time to sheath. This is an SNS. It doesn't have to. Is the crab leaving, or is it playing I'm gonna use myself as a trap? I mean, it's still on this map, so yeah, it was trap. And now it's time to sharpen. Don't punish me, don't punish me, don't punish me. Not much punishment. You know what, I think... Oh, wait, I already did repaint the crab when I was... Or no, I didn't. Not when I was bombing it here. Here I used the small bombs to detonate the big ones. Ooh, another para. So is that 2 or 3 times that the Cephalos have actually hit me? And hey, there goes the other claw. This crab clearly doesn't want me using the Sonics, considering it has yet to do its little hidey thing. I have yet to be given an opportunity to Sonic it. Okay, we get to get away from these Cephalos, at least for now. Will there be more Cephalos in the next area? Maybe. But we get to get away from these two. Genprey. Not nearly as bad as Cephalos. Because they die quicker. And I'm immune to their para. This crab does a lot less damage than the Congalala did. This is gonna hurt, though. I've found the damage output. I am going to, in perhaps ill-advised fashion, allow my red health to regenerate some before I use a Mega Potion. Where was that sparkle? There it is. Now is probably not the time to grab it, though. We're fine. My supply of Mega Potions is getting distressingly small. And now he does it. I am going to attempt to reach the base camp. Kind of forgot that was a thing. Go to the wrong side of the map and it just puts you right back in to the same zone. There we go, base camp. Give me health without me spending a Mega Potion, because I only have one left. Do I need to go gather at the herb spot? It'd be kind of disappointing if I did. Maybe there's somewhere else I could gather for potions, but not about to try anytime soon. Oh, he's coming. Little far, buddy. Yeah, you don't reach that far. That was closer than I'd like it to have been. Hey, he's almost dead. You can tell because he has suddenly gotten very noisy and is bleeding at the mouth. And I need to sharpen it. Much safer to sharpen at base camp. nice para. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of disappointed I didn't get the kill yet. And he is going somewhere. Back to the Cephalos. Not even the good grace to leave a sparkly where you were eating, huh? Getting real greedy because any hit I do could be the last one at this point. And I'm out of heals. Though that being out of heals thing means I should really be getting less greedy. Because if I just play this clean, I will win. Nice assist, Cephalos. There we go. Oh, mega armor skins from the crab. Might as well get this buff. No, Outlander, you get no carts on these quests. All of these training quests, if you cart, it's quest over. Yeah, if it was 3 carts, there would be zero cause for concern running out of healing when the thing is already almost dead. I have enough Poke points to buy 3 true armor spheres. That's 6 whole points of defense right there. And now it's time to hammer a Nargacuga. Parahammer. Got Blue Sharp, we like that. And we've got Marathon Runner and Status Attack up. Not the worst. As well as a Sply Pitfall Trap, some Sonics, and generic stuff. So we know we can find paintballs and a map in this zone. which is useful for me because, again, I am not that familiar with the Great Forest. 3 paintballs should be more than enough. I believe this is the map? Yes. I'm glad they don't seem to shuffle things around between different quests in the same zone. Right, I don't need excite shrooms. What is going to be in that gathering spot, though? Portable spit. I'm sorry, Aptonoth, but that portable spit has doomed you. Okay, and there was a potion spot in the corner of this area, wasn't there? Yeah. Poison throwing knife or 2 might not be the worst. I don't know that 2 will be enough to actually get a poison. But there are worse things to do than try. Okay, full up on Mega Potions. There's another gathering spot over there. I know Nargacuga's Tail Slam does a lot of damage. It might be worth trying to find a Splymax potion. And if I had to guess, I'd say it's probably in Area 8. I could bonk these Kelbies for first aid meds. Having additional healing is never bad. But I think it's probably a little bit more effort than it's worth to get first aid meds. Okay, a Psycho Serum is a good find when we have not yet spotted the Flying Wyvern. Small monster bone, not really useful. What about the egg spot? Supply flash boom. So, it's a supply flash boom, not a sply flash bomb. And I have to wonder why, considering they've been willing to shorten it to sply for other things. Why isn't it a sply flash bomb instead of a supply flash boom? So large barrel bombs, not the most enticing thing I've found, but I mean, hey, might as well get 3. Shakalakas, I believe, are supposed to contain demon drugs. So I have no reason not to try and defeat them. Dude, you blew yourself up. Now, a second demon drug would be of 0 value. I only got rid of him so that he would be gone and I could gather the rest of this place in peace. Another Mega Potion spot. That's good to know. If we run low, I can get more. Book of Combos 1, not the most interesting find. I doubt we're going to really use it. Bugnet. Okay, that could lead to something nice. And yet, Shion, my equipment is this stuff that the quest comes with, so yeah, that's what I've got going on. Alright, I know there was a bug spot over in Area 5, so let's go gather there. And then we will continue looking for things. Oh, that's an Argakuga. Rendering our Psycho Serum worthless. Where was the bug spot? Was it in Area 6 and not 5? Maybe. Whatever. Gonna continue hunting for a Splymax potion, because that just seems like a good idea to me. Shouldn't there be a bug spot? Like a big one around here somewhere? Farcaster is not the worst thing to have one of. I really feel like there should be a bug spot around here. Oh, more pickaxes. Area 3, I believe, has some mining spots. It's also got this. More paintballs. Don't need those. That looks like a mining spot to me. Okay, it's a mining spot for Sply Pitfall Terps. There's a bug spot. More supply flash bombs. Or booms. Okay, there's a pig for another flash if I need it, but I don't. Book of Combos 2. Alright, if I can find potions and honey, we're in business. But, it's not what I'm looking for. Old bugnet, lame. I've already got not old bugnets. Ooh, potions. Okay. It's more effort than it's worth to try and kill Kelbies for first aid meds, but if I can just gather potions, that is worth the time. Get rid of this pig. Every dead Bullfango makes the world a better place. I had no reason to get rid of the pig, other than it being a Bullfango and thus deserving to be got rid of. Okay, a worm. I believe there's a fishing spot right here. We can see if we get anything different from usual. No, this isn't a fishing spot. There's a fishing spot up in 4, but honestly, I don't think it's going to be worth it even trying to use this worm. And we'll also discard this bug net. I haven't been up to 2, I don't think. And 2 can take us over to 6. So that'll be a full tour of the Great Forest completed if we do that. Okay, I do not mind finding another Eye of Prey because that is a greater chance that we can actually score a poison. What's in this rock spot? Mini whetstone, probably not useful. We've got 4 regular whetstones. Poison through... is this a potion spot? No, it's Sonics. I don't need more Sonics. We're good on Sonics. I'm not gonna need more than what I've got. Okay, free rations. That's not bad. Get a few of those. We do have steaks, but rations are faster. And I believe at this point we've got enough rations to cover us for the duration of combat. I already threw away my worm, so I can't try and grab those fish that are over there. Come here, Iopray. Narga's coming for me. Let's go ahead and get the poison knives on this guy. There we go. Takes 3 to get a poison. And now we get to have some passive damage be dealt while I look at the bug spot in Area 6. Was there a bug spot here? Like, I know there's a bug spot somewhere that I passed by. And considering all of the everything I've gathered all over the place, I feel like that bug spot has to be where the Sply Max Potions live. Did I pass over a bug spot somewhere? Are there just no Sply Max Potions? Distressing if true. I guess we just gotta deal with this Narga without having any max potions. Oh, this is a bug spot. There it is! Okay, we're good. Business achieved. We are in it. To win it. I haven't even cooked my steaks. Okay, I think I'm gonna repaint this guy, because it has been a bit. There we go. Oh no, I've been spotted. Sure, I didn't get any value out of that Sonic, but it did enrage the Narga. Which can be argued to have some value, because it means the Sply Pitfall Trap can work now. I'm just going to wait a little bit before I set it, because if we can time it such that the Narga gets in the Pit Trap and exits Rage while in said trap, then it will last longer. Ouch. Well, that potion was ill-advised. Oh, left rage. Good news is it's going right back in rage now. And that's going to be a free Mega Potion right there, that Sparkly. The question is, how free is it actually going to be? And the answer is completely. Cost me 1 Sonic Bomb and no more. And I'm just going to get this thing in this trap now. Never mind. I can try to hit up Area 3 to mine a new trap. But there's no quick way to Area 3 from here. A portable shock trap is not bad. Though also, even if I did get a new pit trap, I wouldn't be able to set it until this one goes away. Alright, we are out of rage. We are back in rage. Tossed the Sonic because it was in the stance, but it didn't stay there for any amount of time. Ow. I really sincerely wish this game wouldn't pan the camera to look at a wall if you hit a wall while being launched by an attack. Like, yeah, sure, I hit the wall, but the wall is not what I want to be looking at when I just got hit. What I want to be looking at is the thing that hit me. Ow. I feel like I've almost forgotten how to hammer Narg. Ouch. Would have survived that without the Splymax potion, but would have been closer. Now that would have been a good time to Sonic. Rolled the dice on that one and did not get lucky. Was hoping that it would enter its prowler stance to do its little jumpies at me. If it had, I would have gotten the knockdown, but it didn't, so instead I just enraged it for no benefit. You realize you have other moves than jump to the side and then do your jumpy, right? Thank you for realizing you have additional moves. Oh, hey, the pit trap is gone. And we are out of rage, which means now is a decent time for a shock trap. Never mind. Let's see if I can find another pit trap. It only had the one. And that means that we wasted our gather of that pit trap, and we also wasted our gather of probably the one and only shock trap. So this is just a vanilla hunt. There is a bug spot that I missed here. I just didn't notice because there's only one freaking bug. Power juice, not a bad find. Even if there's only the one. Little premature on the dive, but not punished. I think that's 2 flinches on the right arm, which means we should be close to getting a break and therefore a knockdown. Tail just a little bit too long there. I don't like this positioning, but apparently it's fine. Ouch. Pure dodging skill. And our power juice is done. Ow. There was no getting out of that one for me. Go back to Area 7. Maybe my shock trap's still there. Too late now, though. Yeah, it's remarkable that Nargacuga basically emerged in Gen 2 basically fully formed to the point where it hasn't really needed to change in all of the intervening years. Most Gen 2 monsters have needed significant overhauls. But Nargacuga, no, it's just Nargacuga. That would have killed. Very premature on that jump, but once again, not punished. Also, I'm starting to think that maybe the wing break is a little bit more picky and will only count if I hit the part that I bounce on. Arena instructor. We gave you a paralysis hammer, which means you can paralyze it, and then you know what to do. Paralysis hammer. Gets 0 paras. Okay, I absolutely need health right now. Might not be the worst idea for me to go back to the Shakalaka hideout and grab more Mega Potions. If the Nargacuga leaves the area again. There's another bug spot. Okay, we got trap tools, but nowhere did I find Genprey fangs or nets or ivies or spider webs. I have no means of using those trap tools. I got combo books, but I got nothing to combine the trap tools with. Which means that somewhere that I have not found, surely there must be Genprey fangs or spider webs and ivies. Either that or Capcom's just being cruel and is like, here, have some trap tools you can't use. Just putting the temptation there. Thing's limping and I still haven't gotten a para. We gave you a paralysis hammer. You know what to do. It is possible that the fish could be nets. Or Genprey fangs. Either one would be kind of hilarious, but I've given up my chance to find out. Are you kidding me? Thank you for this opportunity to heal. That was an unnecessary dive. Would have loved if that was a KO or a para right there, instead of me getting hit for nothing. Guard, spinning is a terrible way to apply para. Because there's only a 1 in 3 chance that any given spin will apply any paralysis. And yeah, I got no KOs and no paras over the course of that entire hunt. But I know what to do if I get a para. RNG was against me there. Because yeah, any swing, or rather any input with a weapon that has a status on it has a 1 in 3 chance of applying that status if it lands. And so you see I got para there, but now if I spin here, look, 0 para at all. But if you get 1 para proc on a spin, you get it on the whole spin. Problem is that only happens 1 out of every 3 spins, and the spin is terrible to the point that I wouldn't use it 3 times. I would instead just bonk the thing on the face and hope that I get some good paras out of that. Oh, expert coin G's, so there is a second level of G coin. But they're still not monster specific. And since that's 4 out of 7, I'd imagine there's probably actually going to be a 3rd level of coin from these 2. Looks like it's time for a copper blangonga. Don't forget about its awful breath. Is that how it auto-stuns? I thought it auto-stunned because, like, sand in your eyes, not stench. Okay. So there's dual blades that have ice damage and thus can break the fangs. There's a greatsword with ice damage and thus can break the fangs. There's a hammer with just regular damage that cannot break the fangs. A gun lance with ice damage that can break the fangs. And a bow with ice damage that can break the fangs. Hammer gang sad. Oh, and we get a sliver of blue sharp. Excellent. Thankfully, sharpness isn't going to be as critical against a copper blangonga because, as with all blangongas, basically its entire body is an impact weak zone. Attack up large and earplugs. So we actually have no reason to break the fangs because of those plugs. Hunger increase high is going to be annoying again, but we can live with that. Hammer it is. All right, who remembers where the barbecue spits were? I don't. What I do know is it's way easier to kill an Apsaros with this hammer than it was with that SNS. Oh, that's where the spit was. And since we found it so quick... might as well try and make hunger increase a non-issue. Vespoid assist to speed up that carving animation. Okay, I would like to get rid of that Vespoid before I start cooking, but it's gone up high. Don't do it! I hate Vespoids. It's already respawned. I'm gonna go cook in the base camp. Man, from this angle, you can really see that those massive shoulders are just held on by a stick. Okay, and with that many steaks created, we're good on that front. So at this point, I need a few more healing supplies. Because 5 Mega Potions probably isn't going to cut it. Some Paraknives would not be the worst. Okay, time to carve that knife and then get the heck out of here. Ow! Right, this is herbs. I'll grab 3, that way I can fill my health guaranteed. From where it is right now. Frog spot is frogs. Probably also has worms, but it's got frogs. This is iron pickaxes, which, I mean, hey, those can be useful, depending. We have in the past found traps from mining spots. Wouldn't mind getting my hands on some of those. This place is cold, so I don't want to stick around for too long. There's a bug spot in here. But I don't have a bug net. Found the Sply Max potion. Suddenly, coming in here is worth. And some rations. Don't mind if I grab a couple of those, especially because we're going to need one by the time we get out of here, I'm sure. Yep. And I guess at this point we just go look for the Mega Potions. Do any mining at mining spots we find along the way to see if maybe we get a trap. It was the Remobra that had the armor skin, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Alright, not gonna bother with killing the Remobra. But now that the Blanganga has left this area, let's go ahead and get this other Gen prey. Whatever's here. Small barrel bombs. I don't need those. And what do we got over here? Potions. Okay. Those are good. Love gathering nothing from a gathering spot that still has something. Ooh, Demon Drug. That's a good find. Nothing wrong with getting an attack buff for the rest of the quest. Yeah, it looks like that's about all that we can get here. Not a huge fan of the Blanganga being between me and the Mega Potions. But it is a chance to repaint him. It has been a while. So we just tuck in here, and then we will find the poo. One more. Excellent. Now we have 10 Mega Potions. Our stamina is maxed. We've got a worthless Sonic Bomb. Actually, you know what? Not completely worthless. It can get Cephalos off of us for a little bit. So we'll just grab 2. And large barrels, which are worthless. I don't know where the mining spots live on this map. I would have imagined that that cave would have had one, but I didn't see any. But whatever. It's Blanganga time. Maybe I should have visited Area 1 to try to find another... Well, I know that there will be Gen Prey in Area 1, and that way I could have gotten a couple more Paraknives. Because while 2 Paraknives almost certainly will not get the para on this guy, 4 almost certainly would. Kind of interesting that this particular monster hasn't been seen since this game. One of 4 monsters who appeared in Freedom Unite and has not been seen since. Despite the fact that regular Blanganga has been seen since, though regular Blanganga has not been seen in a game in which subspecies appeared since then. Though, considering we've got Congalala coming back in Wilds, as well as a new monkey, I'm going to be shocked, absolutely shocked, if at such time as Wilds has an ice map revealed, we find Blangonga on it. Or we don't find Blangonga. I will be shocked if there is no Blangonga. Ow. Mr. Monkey, I'm gonna need you to chill a little bit. I know you're enraged, but, like, just relax. I know it's a bit much to ask a Blangonga to relax, but still. You heading out? Apparently his back legs are hard. But his face and front legs are not, so green sharp doesn't matter too much for general combat purposes. Dude's tracking was shockingly good there. I'm also going to be kind of surprised if Rajang doesn't show up in Wilds. I don't specifically want it to, but the fact that it's Director Tokuda's baby, like, he designed Rajang. So surely he would want to put his monster in his game. Especially when there are already other monkeys in it. That'd just be economical to add an additional monkey. This monkey's roar is such a non-issue that even the Cephalos didn't regard it as one. Wow, thank you for the generous hitbox. Darn little rock chunk. Oof. Buddy, chill out just a little bit. Looks like he actually did just leave rage. Nice knockdown. Love to see it. Nice limp. Love to see that. And the fact that we've still got so many supplies means I over-gathered for this quest. I'm not 100% certain where he's going to go. I'm going to guess it's Area 3, but judging by the direction he jumped, it is not. Love to get a KO. Haven't seen one of those in a little bit too long at this point. Going multiple quests without a KO using hammers just feels wrong. Another knockdown, but not a KO. Of course, it doesn't help that their faces are all small and I'm hitting the hands instead. Yeah, I don't think we've seen a KO since Kongalala. I'm legit shocked that the forward leap doesn't hit immediately in front of his face. Okay, apparently it does. It just only does chip damage. Ow. Welcome back, Dominic. No KO, but yes, quest clear. We can't get everything. And someone decided that this monkey should be made of small golden fish. Thanks, Vespoid. Thanks, Vespoid. Alright, I got time for one more quest today. Actually, no. No, I've got time for more. I'll just have to take a break. In fact, why don't I do that now? It's a little early, but it'll keep my cats from complaining too much, considering one of them just showed up to complain that, hey, it's dinner time, even though it's 20 minutes before dinner time. But usually I am willing to go up to 15 minutes before their dinner time. Yeah, I'll be right back. Just gonna go plop a couple cans of food in these cats' dishes. So back in like 2 minutes. Okay, I'm back. Took a little longer than expected because one of the cans was extra juicy, so I had to wash my hands. Alright, so for this Lavazia, I recall having failed multiple times with this here SNS before learning that this here heavy bowgun can, at least to an extent, cheese the quest. It's got pierce shots and pellet shots and some pretty terrible crag and clust. Poison. But yeah, we're going to heavy bowgun the fish. Oh, and it even comes with a Splymax potion. And we're not going to find any more shots by gathering stuff, so let's just get in there. Sonics might be worth getting, but judging by the text blurbs on other weapons, Sonics are probably found by mining, and that would mean I'd have to find a pickaxe first. So I'm not going to bother with that. Ultimately, it shouldn't matter. So the fish ain't in here. It is in the next area, which is good. Actually, see if I remember how to shoot this thing. Not like that. Okay, the fish is pretty much in position. Thank you, Vespoid. Your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And I believe you see the cheese now. Ouch. Really? You're already back over there? Guard, Freedom Unite Lavasioth is okay. It's got nothing on GU Lavasioth, though. Come here, fishy. That is not here. I pressed the wrong button. Wasted a water shot. Seriously, just looking at a different type of ammo unloads your gun? That's lame. Whoops, went a little too far. Heck of a leap. No wonder he got back in the lava so fast. Fish mad. Vespoid, could you stop? Vespoid. Okay, I need to not get hit by that while it's mad. Good to know. Also good to know that apparently I can only roll forward while in aiming mode. Yeah, just because a quest is cheesable doesn't make it free. So we'll have to give this another shot. I feel like there was more to this cheesing than just sit in the entrance and spam water shots. But I can't tell you what the more would be. Maybe it was sit in the entrance and spam water shots, but leave the area when it's enraged. That would be kind of silly, though. Where's the other one? And one of them's already back. As long as this fish does not try to spit, I'm untouchable by anything other than Vespoids here. Of course, if it does spit, it hurts. Very badly. Oh, dang. Guides with maps for these training quests is pretty nice. I would not mind having gathering maps for them, but I've only got 2 left to do. Actually knocked the fish over. Hey, as long as it doesn't kill me, we're good. I'm gonna let my health recover a little. Because ideally, I want to be at absolutely full health, just to ensure that I do in fact survive those spits. And while we wait, there's nothing wrong with trying a spot of gathering. Well, so much for letting my health recover. I guess there was something wrong with trying a spot of gather. You little jerk. Yeah, whatever. One more Mega Potion will get my health high enough to hopefully be fine after that. Come on, fish, show yourself. It left. It's gone to the crab's home. I don't know if there is a safe zone here. I know there is in the other area, but I don't know if this is as safe cheesable. And apparently the fish has forgotten all about me. Mr. Fish, I shouldn't have to remind you, but I do exist. Ugh. We've been crab spotted. The fish forgot about me again. And now I have to heal again if the thing enrages. Because of this stupid crab. Can't believe I got KO'd by a Cenotar. Just shoving this pierce shot in hopes that it's got long enough range. It doesn't. I don't want to get too close to the crab because I don't want it to spawn in. But I need this fish to get closer to me if I don't want to get too close to the crab. Because my shots don't reach that far. Oh, great. My dodge forward has awakened the beast. The true boss of this hunt. The thing that's going to force me to go gathering. Alright, 2 crag shots kills a crab. Good to know. Oh, I've KO'd the crab. And apparently this one is made of sturdier stuff than its buddy. Did the pellet shots actually stick around between zones? I guess the damage from the pellets stuck around. Fascinating. Yeah, at this point, I am going to do some gathering, because it's clear that I probably don't have the resources to finish this quest as I am now. Psycho Serum is worthless. The Lavazioth can only exist in 2 areas on this entire map. So if it's not in one, it's in the other. Okay, a couple more cool drinks won't hurt. Let's go for 3. Don't believe there's anything to gather over here. Nope. Nor here at the fake Basarios. There's some bug and mining spots that I can't do anything with. Gonna have to be careful around small monsters. I don't know how many shots it's gonna take to actually get rid of them. As soon as I find a Mega Potion spot, we're golden. I don't think there's going to be one in the same zone as a potion spot, though. So, onward. Okay, we got pickaxes. Can use those to get Sonics. Do I care about that? Probably not. And yet, I have still gathered the full complement of pickaxes. Actually, Remobras give armor skins. And an armor skin can potentially make it take less, or rather, take more to kill me. And I do like that idea. Right, this is cool drinks. We don't need more cool drinks. We are good on cool drinks. Barcaster isn't a whole lot of help. Ooh, a Sply Pitfall Terp. I don't think I'm going to actually use that, but it's neat that we found it. 2 Sply Look Brulblums. Oh, only 1 Sply? The other was regular. There we go. 2 Sply Look Brulblums. Don't know why I really went for that, considering if the Lavazioth goes to sleep, it's not going to do it on land. Mini Whetstone is actually worthless, considering this is a gun. Okay, we found the Mega Potions, which means I need to get rid of these guys so that I can actually gather them. Let me just take a year unsheathing this gun. I let the other one despawn. There is 0 chance that one poison throwing knife will get a poison on a Lavazioth, but if I could get a poison, it would have been nice. Alright. We got what we came for. Time to get back to shooting the fish. That Remobra was dedicated. See no reason why I shouldn't see what's in this. Rations. Because who doesn't love mining for what is, in effect, jerky? Well, hello, sir. Thank you for coming to the right area. I wish that could have hit you, but... Yes, hello, it is me. Whoops. Alright, please assume the position. I'm ready for you, fish. I was about to say it looks like the Vespoids are gone, but no, it's still here. Excuse me, Mr. Fish. I am still here. Yes, it is still me. Oops. Need to stop going a step too far there. Don't you dare go back in. I'm still here, fish. He's having fun splashing around. He'll be back. This Vespoid respawns too quickly. Ow. It's not so bad when he's not enraged. It is kind of bad when he hits me more than once, though. And just to ensure that I'm at peak performance here. Not that that's a skill in this game. Mr. Fish, please come on land. I would very much like to see you through my scope. Good flinch. Wish he had chosen any other move to use. I just want him to let me cheese him in peace. Is that so much to ask? Mr. Fish, I'm back. Please come on land and say hello. Vespoid Why do you have to be like this? You could have lived. Do that move more. This Vespoid's keeping its distance. Smart. Suddenly less smart. You have chosen death, Vespoid. Oh, please wriggle your way this way, fish. Don't you dare spit at me. That's a good fish. Alright, last water shot. Bit of a waste using Pierce 2s on this Vespoid, but whatever. Gets it out of here, and I'm guessing the fish wants to splash around for a bit. Because that's the only reason he ever gets in the lava over there, is to splash around. He's having fun. No sense stopping him from enjoying himself. Especially when enjoying himself cannot possibly harm me. And he's spinning. Because of course. I think we'll be fine with this amount of health since I've got the armor skin. Alright, fish, please assume the position. Fish, please. Land. You know, right there. Go. You can do it. I believe in you. There he is. Be nice if he chose different moves, though. Once again, this amount of health should be fine because armor skin. Whoops. Step too far. Wow, really? Never had that hit me in the entrance before. Hopefully it doesn't become a running thing. I don't want to have to go try and find some bug nets so I can get the other mega potions. It's behind me, isn't it? Oh, there it is. This bug doesn't want to be shot. I mean, I can't blame it. This fish forgot I exist. There. Dang it, I need to stop going a step too far. Hey, that one's carvable. Maybe that'll keep it from respawning for a bit. Fish forgot about me. Fish, I am here. Fish left the area. Thankfully, I have made it so that the other area is not, in fact, crab territory. So, fish, please, come on land and attempt to do things to me with your body. Yes, Outlander, Lavazioth... Well, Plezioth can absolutely die while swimming. I don't know about Lavazioth. I would assume it can. Though I can't say with certainty. Really needed a flinch there. Let's not go back in so immediately. I need heals first. I probably need to use this last Mega Potion as well, which means it's time to just not get spat at again. Surely that will work. Yeah, even though Lavazioth can die while swimming, it is not close to dead right now. It actually has a tell for when it's almost dead in this game. The flowing lava texture on its body stops flowing when it's close to dead. So you see the flowing red? That'll stop. Okay, now the fish is behaving now that I've got no heals left. Get back here. Okay, time for Pierce 1s, I suppose. See, now it's not flowing anymore, so the fish is almost dead. Dang, it's behaving really well now. Very well behaved final phase there. And the fish is made of dragonite ore. And hey, we can even see the golden scales that it's supposed to have under its lava. Because I got brakes. Yeah, Outlander, absolutely easier than fighting it with SNS because this thing hits like a freaking truck. And SNS doesn't have access to its good hit zones most of the time. Outlander, be careful what you wish for. They did exactly that in Frontier, but they also added a silver one in the same arena. Got a new shortest, because apparently the only other Lavasioth I fought in this game was Silver Large. Alright, let's see if I can finish out the training quests with this Terra Shogun Scimitar. I feel like I remember this one taking me a few tries, mainly just because it's easy to let this thing kill you when it's mad. And I will be using dual blades, mainly because I'm not a longsworder in this game. It doesn't feel good. I'm not a hunting horner. I am not a lancer. And I'm not a gunner, though the previous quest might make that less obvious. I gun when it's cheesy. So yeah, dual blades. Go for its legs and bring it down. Sure thing. I didn't check my gear. Runner and evade +1. Okay. Runner is pretty good for duels. If memory serves, there's only one place in this swamp the crab can be, so that makes that easy. Takes less to kill an Aptonoth than I expected. That's good. Okay, map is useful. I'm not familiar with this particular swamp. And I believe it's Area 11 is the only area where this crab can be. And that is an area that requires hot drinks, so it's good that we've got a couple. Surely there are gathering spots in this zone. Yep, there are. They just don't look like what I am looking for. They don't stand out as much as gathering spots in other maps. Yeah, Wyvern Heart heavy bowguns did feel good, mainly just because Wyvern Heart feels good. I'm just not much of a gunner guy in general. I don't play many shooter games either, so I guess that stands to reason. Okay, Psycho Serum is mildly helpful in that it can confirm for me that it's in Area 11. It is not in Area 11. Okay, it's Area 11 is the only place where it can do the ceiling laser. That's it. I should grab another Psycho Serum, because that way I'll be able to find it again when I'm actually in okay, let's fight it mode. Let's check Area 1. Also, I will say something I've said before. It really bothers me whenever Area 1 is not connected to the base camp. Like, why is that Area 1? Why is that where you decided to start the count? Start the count from where you start. Looks like we've got some bug spots in here. This music sounds like it belongs in a Resident Evil save room. Have I not heard this in, like, Resident Evil 2? Or maybe RE4 remake or something? This is a Resident Evil save room. I can make poison knives. Yeah, this sounds like the RE4 save room. Exactly. So, hang on a sec. Monster Hunter Freedom Unite came out when? Monster Hunter Freedom Unite hit the US in 2009. I'm pretty sure that's after RE4. Yeah, 4 years after, which means this is a Resident Evil reference in a Monster Hunter game. Oh, this song's also in Monster Hunter 1. That changes things a little. Monster Hunter released March 2004 on the PS2. And RE4 released in January 2005, which means that it's actually a Monster Hunter reference in RE4. Okay, mini whetstones could come in handy, given that these are dual blades. Got plenty of sharpness, though, so probably not going to need that many. Excuse me, that's mine? Found Book of Combos 1. Not that that's super useful. Ooh, a gourmet fish. So going in here, it's going to be cold. Let's hope that I don't feel like that was a waste of a hot drink. Farcaster is not super useful. That would be mineable if I had pickaxes, but I don't. Found bug nets. Those can be useful. Only 2. What a cheapskate gathering spot. It looks like that's all I can really gather in here prior to pickaxes. So, time to run around with my bug nets out, just in case we spot a bug spot. Pretty sure there was one over in 4, and there were definitely some over in 1. Crab's here. Shame I can't paint it. But I am not yet equipped to tackle it. Though it didn't officially spot me yet, so I couldn't dive. So rude. Gonna go ahead and drop this trap now. Because there is no reason that I can't put some damage on this thing right now. And now that it's mad, I can leave the area and let it calm down. I do still need to try and poison it, but I guess that can wait until the next time I see it. Back in the save room. Why am I still gathering? I don't need bitter bugs. I'm not going to get... Well, I can get poisoned. This is the nighttime swamp. Okay, potions from a bug spot seems potentially not worth the bug nets, but I'm not going to say no. Whoops. I was too busy looking at my potions. I forgot that I still need to have bug nets out in order to use them. Well, I could have had a full 10 potions, but oh well. Yeah, Outlander, you might think it's neat that this game gets a bunch of crab variants, but then you gotta realize that they paid for it by having Shen Gaoren as a key quest every single rank. Shen Gaoren is never not a key quest. Also, apparently 4 poison knives is not enough to poison this guy. Interesting. Yeah, there is such a thing as too much crab, and it looks an awful lot like Shen Gaoren. Yeah, I'll take that back. This is where we get our stuff back if it gets stolen. Outlander, if you saw me hunt Shen Gaoren, it would have been in this game because Shen Gaoren hasn't appeared since. For good reason. It's a terrible fight. I believe you probably saw me do the one that I had to do to unlock the Ukanlos Urgent. There's hot drinks. Just waiting for this pig to do what it's gonna do. And there is zero reason to carve the pig because the crab is immune to flashes. grab one more hot drink just because. And then get on our merry way. And what's here? Potions. Well, we now have a full stock of 10 regular potions. And what's here? Pickaxes. That's the good stuff, potentially. Okay. We found Genprey Fang, so if we can find trap tools, we can make shock traps. Correction, we can make shock trap. Area 9 is not useful to us. It's, in fact, where we came from. Let's check Area 10. I guess the poison at night thing is only for the Gen 2 swamp. Small monster bone is not useful to us. I don't know what I would even make with those. Mega potions, that's what we're after. And I would probably be appreciative to my past self if I get rid of these now, before the big crab shows up in this area. Because not having to deal with these while fighting the big crab would make it easier. Not going to bother carving them because I know what they give is not useful to me. At least I'm pretty sure I don't remember what it is. Actually, have I even carved a Cenotar yet? I've carved a Hermitar. Yeah, it's too late now. The sleep herb might have been able to combine that with a throwing knife to make sleep knives, but too late for that now. Vespoids are in here, which is terrible because, as far as I'm aware, they respawn infinitely. Book of Combos 2. If we can find trap tools, we are set to make a trap. Why is this sparkling? There was a sparkle here. Thought for sure it would be either a bug net or a mining spot. Ah. It is bugs. They're just not quite there. Okay, more mega potions. I believe we are full now. Okay. But I know where to get more mega potions if I need them. So that's good. I don't have much in the way of means to get them, but if I can find another bug net, then I can at least be sure I can get 2 more. Oh, hey, a portable shock trap. And the crab's here. Given that we've got full mega potions and regular potions, I think it's time to actually fight this. Hopefully it doesn't show up and just completely ruin that shock trap. Alright, I think we're good at this point. It's probably doing the look at me, I'm a trap burrow. I would like to actually have a Sply Max potion, but I don't. Hey, Outlander, could you tell me where the Sply Max potion is hiding? Ouch. This is not the time to heal. Actually, it is, because he's doing trap mode. Or, no, he's not. He made me let my guard down. Sneaky crab. Also, paintballs might be nice to know. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and leave this area. I don't need to be here while the crab is mad, and there's still a couple things that I want to find. Antidote is not useful. Would be if a small Cenotar poisoned me, but that's not going to happen at this point. Not going to bother doing any fishing. Excite Shroom is pretty worthless. Bug spot in Area 3, near the exit to Area 6. All right. There it is. There we go. I could still use paintballs. Those would probably be in here somewhere, considering they have typically been near the base camp, like 1 or 2 zones away. Ooh, I'll take a demon drug over a worm any day. Paintballs are in Area 2. Okay. I missed them. Which makes sense because I'm not familiar with the gathering spots here. Found the portable spit. There they are. Don't need garbage. And with that, the only other thing that I would really care about is trap tools. I don't particularly need those. Crab's right where we left it. I really should have sharpened before using my Psycho Serum. And I'm just going to hope that it never comes back to Area 5 so that I don't have to worry about that Bullfango. Oh, thanks for rotating me there. It's much nicer when you rotate me instead of harming me. Kind of unfortunate that I bounce on the legs with green. Means I gotta stay sharp. Oh, power juice in an Area 7 mining spot. That actually is valuable info. I'll go for that right now. Trap tools in Area 8. Okay, so they're in a mining spot there. Got it. Oh, baby, power juice. Only one, though. Still, one power juice can be quite handy to have for duels. Got another hot drink refill. And I think that's about it in here, so... Off to Area 8 to get that trap tool, I suppose. That's actually a long ways away. We're gonna just go for the crab. Not gonna go that many load zones out of my way. I have to specifically try not to break this guy's claws, because if I do, he enrages for the rest of the hunt. And having him enraged is not good for us because it extends the range of his claw attacks and also makes them hurt more. Unfortunately, he can do this in this area. Get down from there. Don't you dare do a ceiling laser at me. And just think, it would take until generations or GU for regular Shogun Scimitar to learn how to piss from the ceiling. I have no idea how wide that spiral gets, and I didn't want to find out. Please come down from there. Thank you. Wasted a chunk of my dash juice. Nice, got the Vespoid with collateral damage. That doesn't usually happen with weapons this short. Ow. Speed burst is gone, and I need to heal. Which means time to leave the area real quick. And let's also shove a regular potion in our gullet. Just to be extra safe. Are you in trap mode or make me let my guard down mode? Trap mode. Good flinch. I'm gonna go ahead and just leave the area while he's underground this time. Safer this way. Heck, I'll even sharpen again. I don't recall how long it's been since I sharpened, but I bet I'm close to green. And now I need to not stand on top of where... Oh. The crab has left. It's in Area 6, where there are moss swine, who, as long as they aren't touched, are perfectly harmless. But if they do get touched, they turn into softer bullfangos. Crab's almost dead. Okay, I'm guessing this is trap mode and not make me let my guard down mode. Yep, that's trap mode. Is this crab broken? Crab was broken for a moment there. Oh, I didn't realize it could go into Area 7 as well. And crab down. I do believe that is all training quests complete, unless this unlocks one final one. Hey there, Cancer Means Crab. I agree it would be nice to get some new crabs in the series. Apparently Frontier got another Japanese named crab with Tycoon Zamuza. But yeah, that's Frontier. Clearly what we need is President Coconut Crab. And Prime Minister Spider Crab. But then again, Shen Gaoren's basically already the Spider Crab. I don't want another Shen Gaoren. Alright, looks like that is in fact all of the training quests done. Why do they let me arrange my item bag? If your item bag is full, you will not be able to receive your reward. That would be true if you couldn't send your reward to your box. So having completed all the training quests unlocks a flavor of Fatalis for high rank. Apparently the regular flavor, given that it's in Castle Schrade. But that's for another time. I super don't want to deal with that right now. So instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go gather my honey and then call it a stream. And then we're going to be going back to Pokemon starting next stream. So yeah, that's it for this stream. Thanks, folks, for dropping by to watch and chat and all of that. And I will be back on Thursday with Pokemon Platinum. See you then, friends.